and welcome back to my channel. This is Dina with Left Lane Finds. So today I want to show you guys some more dishes I got. So I'm going to do a little mini haul here for you. So I actually bought these a long time ago, but I decided that since they were more of a spring pattern, I was going to hold on to them before I did the haul video and before I post them up for sale. Maybe that's the wrong way to go about it, but that was my thought process when I got these. So if you guys can see that pattern on there. And let me turn this over. So this is the Bob Van Allen Formicasso Metro sketchbook pattern made in Japan. So these are vintage and they are in perfect condition. I just love this like floral design on there. And the colors are so pretty. It's got the greens with like a little bit of like reddish orange there. And then it's got the purple flowers. Oh, and there's the price. So as I was walking around the store, ironically, you know, usually they keep sets all together. And it said 20-piece set for $19. And I'm like, okay, $1 a piece. So I started to pick it up and I could only find part of it. So I walked around and I found another part of it. Then I found the rest of it. So I just kept filling up my cart that day. It was out of Salvation Army. And then, ironically, I was walking in another area and I found some more. And these were priced, so these are bowls, and they were priced for $3.99. So again, $1 a piece in the same pattern. I'm like, that's the same pattern that I just got. So I put that in the cart. I'm like, that's kind of weird. So then I was looking around and so I got the, you know, the cups, the saucers, bowls. I have the salad plates. And then I saw a set of dinner plates. And I'm like, well, I already had a set of dinner plates that went with the 20-piece set. So I was actually able to get more of the set. Maybe they thought they couldn't sell it as one big giant set because it's hard for them to do that because the price goes up, you know, a lot. So I ended up paying, you know, $5 for this and $4 for that. So all in, it's like $29, which, you know, $1 a piece is not a lot. But some people won't pay, like, oh, I don't want to pay like $30 for something. But I was okay with it because I looked this up. I looked up the comps. And here's a confusing thing. If you look up the solds, like we're always told to look up the solds on this, the solds are way higher than what they're currently listed for. So I'm like, are people trying to push down the prices? It's kind of weird because on the solds, these plates were going for about $10 a piece, the large dinner plates. And the bowls were going for like $5 or $6 a piece sold. But the current listings have these for like $4 a piece. I don't know if people, I think it's because you're trying to sell them in wintertime. And again, I think it's all about timing when it comes to selling certain items. So I'm still going to wait. I just wanted to do this mini haul so you guys could see what's come up and coming. And I'm going to probably list these up in March because then springtime and, you know, if you want a really like spring looking set of dishes, you can get this set. And I'm not going to sell it as one big giant set because that's hard to ship that way. So I'm going to break it down into a smaller set and sell it off that way. And let's see here, let's move over to, oh, let me push my chair back here. And so this was actually at a Goodwill. And I saw these plates and I'm like, wow, I know that pattern. Why does that look so familiar? And I was just racking my brain. I'm like, well, while I was thinking about it, I just picked them up and put them in the cart. And of course, I found one stack, then I found another stack, and then I kept looking because they get separated on the shelf, and I found a third stack, and I'm like, oh, this is fantastic. And these are like the small, like almost what I would call like a bread plate, kind of, or a smallish like dessert plate. So basically they were doing, yeah, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So $1 a piece. This one's, yeah. So they were doing $1 a piece on these plates, and in trying to, oh, that's really hard to read. Let me see if I can get one that you guys can actually read. Well, it's really, really faint. Let the camera sit on that for a second here so you guys can see that mark. So I'm pretty sure that says Shenango. And let me see if this one has it. Oh, this is, okay. So there. That's the one I probably looked at to get it. So the other ones are more worn off, but Shenango, China, USA, and looking to see what, I can't really make out the rest of that. But anyways, the reason these look so familiar is that I saw them on my favorite TV show. So if you guys, well, you guys wouldn't know, but I'm a total geek, and I like to watch Sci-Fi Channel. I like science programs. I like anything that's like superheroes or vampires or any of that kind of stuff. So my favorite show for the past 15 years, it just ended not that long ago, was Supernatural. In that show, these are the dishes that they have, only they had like the plates, but they had them in the red color. And that's what they would use. If you see them in the kitchen, at one point, Dean, you know, it's Sam and Dean, at one point, Dean is washing plates in the red, and it was this pattern. And that's why it looks so familiar to me. I knew I had seen it somewhere. The other thing I noticed right away when I picked them up is, you know, they're heavy. You could tell that it was restaurant wear, and I'm like, well, even if it wasn't for the TV show and me recognizing it, and of course I know that name Shenango, I knew these were restaurant wear. So I know these are going to sell well. I didn't actually comp them out before doing this video, but I know I'm going to get my money back on these at $1 a plate. Even if I was selling them for, you know, $3 a plate, I'm definitely going to, you know, make a good return on that. Now, you guys are probably looking in the background here to see what else I have for my haul video here. And I picked up this Odie and Garfield mug by Jim Davis. This was put out by McDonald's back in 1978. And man, when I went to college, this was still really, really popular. And people really, really liked Odie. They thought he was funny in terms of the whole Garfield thing. So people were really, really into this. And that would have been the mid 80s to late 80s that I was in college, but it was all over the dorms. And so when I saw this, I picked this up because it does remind me of my youth. And so I'm going to get this one uplisted. I paid 99 cents for it. And even if it only sells for $5, I still wanted to get it because I just love it. And if I could find more of them, I would love to do it more like a set. But, well, I'll have to think about that. Do I list it up now? What do you guys do? Do you list things up immediately because you want the money back? Or do you sometimes set things aside in hopes of getting more items and then selling them as a lot or as a set? Put your comments down below, or any comments down below. So I saw this plate. Now it is very dirty. It's got almost like a soot on it. I obviously haven't cleaned any of these plates that I'm showing you, any of these items. So this was $3. And I kind of recognized the pattern right away because I bought and sold the teapot that matches this. Now I kind of wish I hadn't had them both up. I could have sold them as a set. But this is Lefton. You guys can see the back there. And it just says Lefton China, hand painted, 03030. And it's made in Japan. So it's got the gold rim around it, and you know, the holly berry pattern. Again, it would look so much better once it's cleaned up. Now I'm in a quandary. Do I list them up, or do I list this up? List this up now, even though it's not Christmas. I've listed other items that are Christmas, and the saying goes that Christmas sells all year round, but you get better prices when it gets closer to Christmas. So I don't know. What I can do is I can list it, see, and if it sells, it might sell right away because someone might recognize it. Oh, that matches my pattern. I just matches that teapot I just bought. I want that. They might do that. Or it might sit on my eBay for a while. And so I might then delist it and then list it back up again later. So that's always the seller or the reseller dilemma. Let me know down in the comments if you have any questions or how you would go about listing it. Like, would you list this up by itself? Would you list things that are out of season? Do you agree that I bought this months ago and I'm waiting till at least March to list it? Because this is just inventory that's taking up room. But at the moment, I don't have that much inventory. Although if you guys watched any of my videos, and I'll put a link up above of my Emporium revamp, because yeah, my inventory was taken over. I could barely walk in my Emporium. Oh, do you see what she's doing under there? Lola, oh, what are you doing? Oh, you got something? No, no, no. Give me that. Oh, oh, you still got something. She's been getting in my trash can. My little helper is not helping too much. Oh, you're biting my hand now. There you go. Oh, 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 get this. Come on. Play. Come on. Rawr, rawr. There you go. Say hi to everybody. Okay, I'll talk to you guys later. If you like this channel, please subscribe to it. And if you're already a subscriber, I really appreciate you and hope you're enjoying all of my videos. And please put any comments down below and hit that like button. And to get notifications, hit that bell. Down in the description of this video, you'll find all my social media links and all the links to my shops that are in the link tree. So I have my eBay page, Etsy page, and Poshmark.